Tui's, well, he might have his by the end of the round. We'll see if that has any impact. Round 5 starts off with a spray, and Con getting put in his place by Kalanzine. As we saw, that was just blind fire straight through the smoke, but an angle that's going to be very frequently spammed.
Again, now Loud are able to fall back into these more passive positions. Tui's about to be put under pressure, but the fact is he'll just fall back off of this, call for some rotations. And you can see Loud are starting to group up together to potentially make a play back into mid. Now this is being watched by Smoggy, and because of that they are just going to have to fall back. Chichu potentially wanting to try and find some sort of trade, but in the meantime they have again completely given up this A site. But as we've already witnessed, Loud are very happy to go for the retake.
Might be one player shy. Chichu was patient. An angle that was checked before many times by Loud on the way back through, but they decided to leave it open this time. That's going to delay the rotates to A and even allow EDG to get into position on the post plants. Although Chichu might not be there to help them out, I don't think he's expecting QCK to be quite that close. I will take him out of the retake for a while, buy some time for the squad of EDG to bunker down. They don't know where these players from the side of Loud are. I mean, again, QCK is on the other side of the universe.
The paranoia could be perfect.
They've gambled it the right way, but there's no one to follow up on it. There's no one there. QCK is caught. Okay, Howdong's in a good position, only the one to be found. They know where Smoggy is, so they're holding the angle. Clean as can be. Nobody, though, still holding strong. He sees the shoulder, but he can't get the arrow off. Or the bullets either. Couldn't decide. 3 rounds for Loud.
Yeah. They've been good in these retakes. I thought for a moment that paranoia looked like it could catch all 3 players as they went for the retake, but wasn't quite placed out. Well, it was placed well, but there wasn't anybody to actually capitalize off it.
Yeah,
and then
actually.
In the end, it just came down to some slightly shaky fights. The Hunter's Fury as well, close to being devastating, but close is not going to win you these rounds. Still, though, EDG are going to be able to bounce back once again. They still have the finances available to them to invest in this round. And the A site, they've been able to get into the post plants. I actually think a lot of their problems right now is the fact that they are trying to play the map so much. I think they've been given quite a lot of opportunities on A, but they always have a deficit by the time they get there.
And you know, when you think about how those retakes were established for Loud, 30 seconds before Spike goes down, you have players being dropped, you have QCK miles out of position, even caught on the rotate as well. Despite that, they're still able to get a good stranglehold over the site. You can see why they're confident on the retake game. Now EDG, this time focus on B, but there's a flank watch from Chichu. He's caught 2 players pushing up, but I don't know that he has a way out this time. Stun was good, and they're closing the distance with a Phoenix Flash soon to round the corner. Chichu's in so much trouble. But in the meantime, the spike's being planted, so Loud again have to go for the retake, but as we've said, they're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, they've done really well to isolate the flank every single time. Chichu hasn't managed to really get anything. And now it's up to the heroes on the other side. Hold this one down. QCK off to a flyer.
Nice.
Con waiting on the corner. Away, still manages to snap back.
Nice,
but
nice,
again,
nice.
It comes down to 1. Nobody already spawning the first. Just looking to try and wrap back around into that 1v1. The dart should reveal the player on the spike. Knows exactly where Sadak is. I'm waiting for him to try and tap that. It's going to come down. And Sadak is a safe pair of hands once again. Loud will convert a 4th round into their favor.
Yeah, nice one, nice one, nice
one. For EDG, it's close, but no cigar.
Sadak's been leading by example in so many of these rounds. Big one for him to close out. This should be giving them a pretty good lead, as I expect EDG to take a much lighter buy. Going to be some serious deficits for them. On the way back in, we're seeing again and again that this squad, when they have disadvantages, they're able to fight their way through. With the advantages, it got close this time. They're still winning those clutches, and that's all they need. And the weakness is actually not that apparent on the side of EDG. They're going for
Toxic Gaming, hello brother, hello, welcome. अच्छा official watch party नहीं है, ठीक है, मेरे को permission नहीं official watch party का, but since you know, मैं monetize नहीं कर रहा हूँ इसको, या मेरा monetization on ही नहीं है, so that's the reason मैं ये unofficial watch parties कर रहा हूँ.
And that's what Loud have been playing for in these rounds.
Nice, nice.
Getting rid of Kalanzine and also getting rid of a boatload of utility. EDG are not going to just run off the back of that entry kill. You could see a fast rotation in from Sadak, and instead they're looking to fall back to the other side of the map.
I know exactly where.
I know
we've seen
exactly
this a
where
couple
you
of
are.
times from EDG. Now with a little bit more information to play with, they're still seeing that these positions are being held, and Loud previously pushed up on A to try to seize this space. That's not the play this time, and it's Red on the other side. Chichu sees that. He wants to take the space for himself. A very late flank. 35 seconds left on the clock while he's creeping up elbow. We see the B site. Heavy threat. Less in the corner. He hasn't been pushed out of it, but now he's being spotted. This could spell danger.
Chichu.
He's down low. So is Howdong. Everybody, in fact, has seen their fair share of combat. Howdong, though, wants to take down less. Forced forward. And Tui's was waiting. A quick
timing
for him. A triple, in fact. And it looks like it's all sealed.
Why timing? Smoggy.
QCK even popped the ulti as well.